is so nice to see you again. ONER Active last week dropped the ball with all of their OG colors for their effortless collection, and guess what? I purchased every single one of them. We are going to compare, we are going to squat, we are going to talk about it. Grab a snack and stay with me. Get comfy, here we go. Get this one out of the way. I did purchase 2 sports bras just to have a feel if the new releases are really holding a candle to what we remember, if they have improved or not. This is the crossover bralette in the color fuchsia to match my shorts in my true to size small. On the left side, you will find the ONER Active logo. It is not tonal, it is rubberized and is in the color white. Then the straps are not adjustable, but they are very nice and comfortable. These are elastics. I've had this sports bra, I want to say, for over an hour at this point, and I do not feel anything digging or making me feel uncomfortable. And at the back, you're going to have those beautiful straps crisscrossing, like you can see. You cannot adjust a thing, and also it is just one flat layer of fabric. It doesn't have a clasp or anything. Overall, I do like this type of a sports bra from ONER. I never have an issue with it, never been disappointed. And if you want to know, the fabric, it is not the same as effortless. This is more on the unified type of fabric. However, the color, it is a perfect match. You really need to touch the fabric to notice that there is a difference. But even though with my lights here, maybe if I step away from the camera, you can see it a little bit better. The color goes beautifully. It does have those cap pads. I have them on with or without them. In my humble opinion, this sports bra works just because the fabric, it is thick enough. It never betrays me. Maybe if you get white, you may see something through it, or maybe like a very light color. But on this color, 2 thumbs up. Let's get into those shorts. Effortless seamless shorts, color fuchsia, in my true to size extra small, and definitely these ones were the tightest. I do like the fit a lot. When I say the tightest, I mean the waistband. This was a very itty bitty waistband that I do like, and then the body, it is nice and it does have a stretch. Not all of the shorts are going to feel the same. Just let me get out of the way. Every single one fits differently. I don't know why. Maybe it's the dye that makes that difference. Right side, ONER Active logo. Remember, for the bralette, you're going to have it on the left, but the shorts are on the other side. You can pull them lower if you want when it comes to the length for your legs, and you can even get this into a biker if your legs are shorter. All of them, no exception, will be high-waisted, will touch the smallest and even past the smallest part of my waist, and definitely covering my belly button. This color, it is my favorite. It is beautiful. And now let me get in here. We have that split screen. I am on this shot getting into that squat proofness with black seamless. For this one, I do have skin tone seamless, and these particular shorts will pass the test regardless of what you wear underneath. Effortless seamless shorts in the color sage and my true to size extra small. What I gotta say for these ones, definitely the longest out of all of them. This leg, it's pretty long. This will for sure fit as a biker if you want. And once again, nothing new with ONER because they are high-waisted. They always honor that. They do feel nice, and this is definitely not the OG material, but they are very nicely made. Nothing that it's suffocating me around my leg, and they do have room here for that bump to really make it show and pop. It looks beautiful. This is a fan favorite color. Once again, let's get into that squat proofness. They are squat proof 100% with your seamless, your skin tone. You cannot see anything. As that being said, when there is a lot of contrast between the color and your skin tone, you can see more things for good or for bad. Sometimes that makes the glutes pop more. Baby girl, if you want to go straight to the source, here we go. The one that will fit the tightest, most compression when it comes to the waist, will offer a little bit more compression around the leg and will help with that oomph for those bum bum cheeks. It's definitely going to be fuchsia from ONER ACTIVE, size extra small, every single one of these. What I really liked, even though it is very tight fitting, the scrunch had no trouble doing what it was supposed to do. The one that fit me the longest when it comes to the leg and has an incredible stretch this way. Not this much though, but when it comes to the length, and also didn't offer much compression around my leg, it is going to be Sage from ONER ACTIVE, and once again in the size extra small. Let me introduce you to the problem child, the one that did not want to cooperate with me, and it was fitting awkward. Like I could get it up, but then it's not the waistband, it is the short itself. This didn't want to go anywhere, and I felt like at the back it was dipping. I didn't like this fit. The color, it's stunning, but this one definitely didn't want to help me. And no other than 70% cocoa. I don't know why this one felt almost like a fail, to be completely honest. Do not recommend for this drop this color for the shorts. It looks beautiful against most skin tones. I know that is definitely what got me. I wanted to make it work, but it is just the waistband goes out. It doesn't feel right. Literally the opposite from 70% cocoa. This one, ONER ACTIVE pulled this pair of shorts from the old school batches back to 2020. Do you remember when you fell in love with ONER ACTIVE and nothing could hold a candle next to it? Babe, this one is it. This one definitely comes from the archives that we don't even remember anymore. Of course, amethyst. It fits like perfection. The waistband hugs your body. The scrunch, nobody's business. It goes where it needs to go. You do not feel it. The softness here, it does feel like that kind of cottony feel that we miss from ONER, but somehow around the leg it grabs, it lifts, and it's doing more than I ever wanted. I wish ONER, when they do restock from the old school colors and the old school memories that we have, would actually deliver the way this color did. If I can get on the website and get a backup, I will do it. That's how much I loved how this one fit. Now, my favorite fit, it's definitely going to be amethyst because it was just like going back in time from the good old times. But the one that I really liked because it hugged my waist super nicely, still made the scrunch work and gave me the lift, it has to be fuchsia. Actually, this one, the waistband fits almost like an extra small, but the body kept the extra small goodness, so it did not compress anything. It lifted. It did everything wonderful for me. Effortless seamless shorts in marine teal blue, size extra small. These ones are a beautiful surprise. This color I don't feel is that OG like amethyst and fuchsia. However, they fit very nicely. I would like a little bit more compression at the waistband. This doesn't have the widest waistband when I put them against each other. However, they feel very comfortable. If you are between an extra small and small, you are perfect for this pair of shorts. They feel, once you put them on, not out of the bag, once you try them on, they feel looser than an extra small, than a true extra small for ONER. And here, this scrunch, it's a lot shinier than other colors. I noticed that with ONER, every single time I go really dark with the color and that squat proofness, it's going to be 100% there for this color, at least with my skin tone seamless underneath. They work beautiful. Even though they are dark, you can see that they really make that bump pop. Now the contour, the darker you go, the less noticeable it will be. However, you can still see that contour somehow in there. And of course, you are going to have a lot more contrast with the logo. All of the shorts stay on. I did not have an issue with the waistband rolling down whatsoever. It doesn't matter the color that you pick. I feel that all of them fit super nicely, and once again, I really want to make sure I say this. They are all extremely high-waisted. Honor does not play when it comes to effortless. Mid-rise, not to say low-rise, unfortunately unified. I don't care how many tweaks they go through with those leggings or shorts, they will never, in the history of ONER ACTIVE, come even close to what effortless will do for a girly. Effortless seamless shorts, size extra small in the color metal gray. Let me step away from the camera so my lights are not going to really change the color much. This is a very light bluish gray. It is not a pastel blue. You can see the gray coming through. It has a little bit of marl in it. This is the first one that I'm trying that I see that marl kind of color. Let me show you the symbol here so you can see the contrast even better. Even on these shorts that are very light, the symbol, it's going to be super noticeable. Now what I can tell you is for the bum, these are doing wonders. I don't agree that only light colors make this look good. I think that any color have the power to do that depending on how they are made. But you know what, these shorts also feel very different material wise to the other ones I've tried. They are not the most comfortable or stretchy, but they are doing the job. If you want a lighter color that will do justice to your bum, this one, it's the one for you, baby girl. Let's take that squat right here. Of course, if you want to see that bum, how is it looking? It is looking bum diggity. Effortless seamless shorts, size extra small in the color slate blue. I cannot even tell you how many things I have in this color from Honor. I do have the OG shorts. I do have the OG leggings, the sports bra, everything. This was a huge hit for them. This is definitely not a purple, not a blue. It's kind of an in-between. It is really beautiful. If you ask me material-wise, this fits pretty much the same like the ones I just tried. Besides Sage, which was a lot longer, they are all fitting when it comes to the length for your leg, pretty much the same. You can totally feel the difference for that waistband. This is not going to be that compressive. I started this try on with the tightest fit, which is fuchsia, and I'm moving on to the ones that are a little bit looser, but they still are not gaping at all. So I don't think the waistband is like a size small. It is just the inconsistency between the sizes, and I always notice that with Honor. Now for that squat proofness, you can see a little bit of reflection, but they are 100% squat proof. Even with a darker seamless underneath, I think that they perform great, and they are really framing the body very, very nicely. Effortless seamless shorts, size extra small, color vintage, purple, and we are definitely gonna start to get more and more stiff when it comes to the material. The dye, I don't know what that is. I do have the original drop in vintage purple. Girl, I do have a review here on my channel. It was one of the first ONER ACTIVE reviews I put up, and I had the sweatshirt, the mellow soft top. I have a sports bra, the leggings, everything in this color. It was on the colder months, so definitely I have leggings, not shorts, and they feel identical like the leggings. They are stiff, almost like, it's a weird feel that I'm going to describe, but almost like if you could touch the dye in here. For example, if I bring fuchsia, oof, the softness, you know what? Yes, they are tight and shorter and everything, but it is just your hand glides onto this particular short. Same for Sage and other ones, but these ones feel a little bit, not, I don't want to say rough because there is no roughness, but you can feel the grip that it has. It's maybe the dye, I don't know what it may be, but it doesn't feel the same. Now, like I told you, I started with the shorts that were the smallest or the tightest. However, these ones, even though the waistband for vintage purple fits, or technically it is bigger than this waistband, once you put them on, it's like you really gotta go careful because you are scared it's going to pop or it's not going to work for you. I want to mention that. Now, you cannot really see anything. Let's get into that squat proofness. Remember, on this side, it is going to be seamless, my skin tone, and there I am having black. What you see is the reflection, and this is the scrunch. Vintage purple, always and forever. I don't know what it does to the scrunch. Sometimes it feels like an eyesore, like it's right there. When it stretches, it doesn't shine or reflect or anything. It's almost like it stretches white. I don't know what it is. I have the exact same situation with the leggings. The color, it's stunning. Let me tell you that this is literally a muted purple. I don't have any other shorts from any other brand that gives me this type of color. That's why I like it so much. And since I have all the other pieces, 100%, I knew I wanted these shorts. It is just, I think it's the dye that they don't allow the shorts to glide and go on. These ones kind of pantyhose when you gotta be very careful how you put them on because you are scared you may pop. Now, I've never had an issue with an ONER Active scrunch popping. Ever. So I'm not saying that may happen. It is just the feel that it gives you when you start to bring it up. It's like you gotta be really careful. Alrighty, and like I told you, we are going to start to get into that territory when these pieces feel a lot more stiffer. Effortless seamless shorts, size extra small in the color warm copper. This is definitely one of those OG colors, but it doesn't fit like the OG. Once again, it does feel a little bit stiffer, feels better than vintage purple, but when it comes to the waistband, this is slightly bigger, not by much, but slightly bigger. You cannot really see anything. This color, it is beautiful on most skin tones. It's going to be extremely flattering. Now, when it comes to that scrunch, it's slightly shinier. Let's take that squat proof so that you can see what I'm talking about. You can see that it reflects and shines. It doesn't stretch onto white, and I do think that it is a squat proof with most colors underneath. I do recommend it. I do think it fits really nicely. It doesn't have the softness that I remember this color having many years ago, but it still fits very nice and very beautiful. Now the thing is, because this color has more contrast against white, the logo is going to be super visible here. Effortless seamless short size extra small, the iconic color 70% cocoa. Babe, this is my problem child. You can see even the legs are uneven. Let me tell you how these feel. Stiff as heck. It is even stiffer than vintage purple, but this one, it is the color. At the leg, I am not having any trouble here, but to bring it on, it was almost like gripping onto my skin. And then when it comes to that scrunch, I am not even gonna try to bring it in because it doesn't want to go anywhere. Here at the glute, it has a little bit of a stretch, but not much. If I try to shimmy this where I want it to go, it is going to pop. I have that feel, and I don't want to go for a size small just because the waistband for these shorts, it is not tight at all. This is one of the loosest waistbands you will have. I can even touch some gaping here, and that is coming from the scrunch, not going where it is supposed to go, and actually is pulling out and away from where I really wanted to stay. So while the color, like I said, it is the iconic 70% cocoa, I have full outfits with this color. Babe, I don't really like this drop, how it is fitting. This is looking great, but then when you turn around, this is kind of laying flat in here. Maybe because of the color, you cannot really see it, but I can feel it. And even though it is not in, I feel something in there, like a weird gaping. that I don't like. Let's take that squat proofness just because I want to do that for every single color, but I am slightly scared to go too low because it feels very tight. Squat proof, I think it really is. That is reflection from my lights, but if I stand up right in front of the camera, you will not really see anything. You can see how this is moving all weird. I promise you, I want to keep every single one of those shorts. I do not regret giving Honor like $1,000 every single drop. I love them. I really like them. But as I move and everything, this is so weird and tight that it just moves in a weird direction and it doesn't want to stay on. Now, when it comes to the length, these are shorts. These are not long at all. I do love a shorter short, but as I move, you can tell immediately it wants to roll, and that is just because I think the dye for these ones, they betrayed me. I don't like how they fit. The color, everything. How they fit, boo 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 boo. No, it's a no. Effortless, seamless shorts, size extra small in the color sweet red. Even though this doesn't measure as the biggest waistband when I do the comparison, when you put it on, it is just laying on your body. This doesn't fit like an extra small at all. This is closer to a size small in my opinion. It is looking very nice and it is doing a nice thing for the bum, but you can see the scrunch. For some reason, it is not going all the way where I want it to go. I don't want to see that much scrunch at all when it comes to my shorts. I don't mind if the scrunch it's a little bit thicker and it's not like super thin or hidden or any of that. For example, Alpha Elite, the scrunch is not hidden at all, but when they do it right, you do not see that scrunch at all, and that is exactly what I like. Now, when Honor does it right, it is the exact same thing. I cannot see the scrunch in the slightest. This scrunch, I can see it. I have slight gaping here, not from the shorts pulling at all. It is just from the waistband not doing much. And even though I have another couple shorts where the waistband it is bigger when it comes to measuring it, those other shorts fit a lot nicer than this one. Now let's get into that squat proofness, of course. And this one with black, it really doesn't pass. I recommend going seamless your skin tone. I think you will be a lot better there. The shorts are very nice. The color is super beautiful, but this is not the fit that I enjoy the most. Brief interruption from those shorts to show you the last bralette or sports bra that I got. This is the timeless strappy bralette in the color sweet red, just like the shorts. What I really enjoy from this style of sports bra or bralette from Honor, it is the fact that the symbol, the Honor Active symbol, it is tonal and it looks really stunning, guys. Now, it doesn't offer much support. I know I could crisscross those straps at the back. Let me show you here super quick how you can crisscross them, or at least how you can readjust them, but it doesn't matter what I do to those straps because this is not the first time I have this bralette. It feels loose on me. It doesn't fit the way that I want it to fit, and definitely I feel that it opens up here instead of keeping everything where I want it, which is towards the center. I don't want things spilling to the side because then it looks like uneven, like it doesn't flatter my body. It kind of goes against what I want a bralette or a sports bra to do. To be fair, a bralette provides a lot less support than a regular sports bra, but this one is gaping here. The straps feel stiff. Another thing I want to mention, effortless, seamless shorts, size extra small in the color berry red. And just like 70% cocoa, these feel very, very tight on my skin. Not as tight and as bad as 70% cocoa, but it is definitely one of those that it's going to give you trouble to get it all the way up. And it will not go in, and it's not going to be flattering for that peach. And as you can tell, the scrunch almost stretches to white. Same thing, I do feel that restriction around my quads, but not in a good way to give that lift for the bum. There is just a stiffness in here that I cannot enjoy a pair of shorts like this. The waistband, it is not tight enough. Really, the body for the shorts feels stiff. The waistband slightly looser. If you start to move, this is going to dip and lower just because the scrunch doesn't want to go anywhere. Let me get into that squat proofness. I am not going too low just because I'm scared this is going to pop. It shears out, to be completely honest, around this area. This is not just reflection from my lights. This is actually the shorts changing color and getting slightly more visible when it comes to things. I don't like that. I am okay with a reflection. I'm okay with a lot of things, but for some reason, the way this shears out almost to white, it feels like the shorts are printed onto a white layer underneath. Effortless seamless shorts, size extra small, in the iconic, the OG of them all, the color amethyst. And this is definitely how ONER ACTIVE should feel. For this drop, let me tell you, if Chrissy tells me that I should be paying $150 for this pair of shorts, I could do it. This is exactly how I remember the first times I put ONER ACTIVE on, and I didn't care how many hours I had to stay in front of my computer to be able to purchase from ONER ACTIVE the second they dropped. Amethyst, it is the one and only, mark my words, from this drop that it is OG. If you've ever heard people talking about the old school quality from ONER and how they used to fit, and you're like, I just don't get it. I'm like, I like them, but I don't get it. Why are people talking about? Get Amethyst and you will see what I'm talking about. It is a plushness, a softness, almost like a powdery feel when you touch them. Let me tell you, every single pair of shorts and leggings that I have from ONER, the OG that feels like that, 4 years later, 3 years later, they still perform the exact same way. This waistband, when I measured them against all of them, this was the biggest. However, you put it on and boom, it sticks to you. It stays with you. The body for the shorts feels so nice and stretchy. You can bring it wherever you want to bring it, and still the bum cheeks got plenty of room. And for your leg, there is nothing suffocating, but it is bringing that bibbidi babbidi boom that we all talk about. This is the exact same color from the OG Amethyst. There is no difference there. And if you want to see that squat proofness, this is my light reflecting. I do have with black in both cases and both colors. It is good to go. This is a stunning color. If you want the OG feel, this one, it feels like they found a batch from 2020 and they gave it to us. I don't think if they will ever be able to replicate this quality, this material, this everything. But this one, it is for sure one of the best pieces that I've tried in a very long time. Babe, I am sweaty and exhausted after this try on. Over 10 pair of shorts, some of those sports bras, but you know what? I love doing this for you. Let me know, what do you think? Did you get any of these OG colors? Which one was your favorite? Or did you get some of the pieces and they were not up to your speed? I want to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please consider a like. Hit onto that subscribe. Stay with us. Stay here with this family. Let the family grow and get notified the second I upload a video. A lot more content coming your way. Mwah! A huge kiss all the way to your home. Thank you so much for being here. And until the next one, bye guys.